What up to my highly misunderstood Geminis? It's time to get into your reading for the next 7 days. Let's do it. All right, Gemini Collective. I have some cards here I've already shuffled and, started with I like to say the meat and potatoes of the message, right? So let's break this down. You have three major arcana showing up in this reading. And major arcana just means major transitions or major things that are happening in your life, right? And then, the sixes and the fives and the fours of the tarot are like little transitions that, little things that you need to tweak that kind of help you with these bigger transitions. So, first we have the world showing up, followed by the fool, followed by the emperor. And the story here is you've been fulfilled with a situation, like it's come to an end. It was healthy, nothing too crazy, but you're at the end of it and it's time to move on in the world literally and see what's next, followed by the fool, in the emperor. So these two go together here, okay? Your team, your spirit team is saying, hey, it's time to move on, trust us that we have you, but we need for you to strategize with us. We need for you to manifest and communicate. Like, there needs to be a little strategy here. We don't need you to just be all willy-nilly with the next step. Let's get together and talk about what the next steps should be. This Six of Pentacles, I'm not excluding it from the reading, but the Six of Pentacles talks about balance, balanced giving and receiving. And this could be the trigger of you knowing that it's time to elevate to the next level from whatever situation this is. But I'm going to clarify because it's coming in reverse. There is some imbalance going on in a situation. And I say situation because I need to get nosy. So let's get to clarifying. And oh, I almost forgot. Hold on. What is the overall influencing energy? And that's always going to be at the bottom of the deck. We have the Nine of Cups coming in reversed, followed by the Chariot. As the overall influencing energy, and you're not happy. You're not happy with the situation, and you can see it, and it might be escalating quickly. Like, this might be a situation that has been, you're like, you loud about the happiness, the unhappiness. And this is in true Gemini fashion, because Geminis know they will let you know when they're happy and when they're not happy. All right. So the overall influencing energy of the messages, you're clearly not happy. You're not emotionally fulfilled any longer with where you are. Coupled with the chariot talks about balances as well. And I think that is so funny that it came in with this spread, another major arcana. You have four major arcanas, Gemini. Like, it's time to get on the ball and start manifesting what it is that you truly desire here, because your current situation is no longer fulfilling you. Again, divine timing is the only timing that I believe in of this message, because we are in the perfect um you know energy to manifest whatever you truly desire. So let's start clarifying. Spirit, what is this message pertaining to specifically for the Gemini Collective? What is this pertaining to, Spirit? All right, we have the Four of Swords coming in as what this is pertaining to. And the four, like, you can see she in bed. She's just like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I no longer want to discuss this. I'm over it, right? What else, Spirit? What else? Give me another card regarding what this is about. All right, yeah. Nine of Pentacles is the other card that came out. And you have a couple of nines here, and nines are all about endings, right? So the Nine of Pentacles, you're looking around at your situation and it's no longer fulfilling you. You're looking at what it is that you built, right? And you absolutely, built it. You put your all into it, and it was fruitful, and it probably still might be fruitful, but that's not a good reason to hang around in a situation that's no longer fulfilling you spiritually or emotionally. It's not always about the coins. And then I have the three of swords flying out. There could be also be some heartbreak here in this situation. And the three of swords talks about a broken heart, but doesn't necessarily have to be about a lover. I'm not getting love energy here at all. Honestly, I still don't quite understand what this situation is about. But yeah, let's continue to clarify. So you're heartbroken. You don't like, you built something, but you're no longer liking how it feels. You don't want to talk about it. um yeah. All right, Spirit. Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse here for the Gemini collective? And you have the Death coming in, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, and I'm getting covered in goosebumps. Um, your spirit team says, hey, you ain't no doormat, right? I'm getting, you're not a doormat. This situation is not giving equally as you have been giving, and it needs to come to an end. And I just want to be clear here. Your spirit team cares about you. All right. They don't care about the other people that might be affected. They only rooting for you. They only want what's best for you. So, you definitely you need to get out of there. And another major arcana, that's one, two, three, four, five major arcana that have come up in this situation. And I don't know if you getting wore out or something in this situation, whatever it might be. And I keep saying situation because this is not love. I don't know if it's work. I don't know if it's family. Like what is this, Spirit? Like, what is this actually pertaining to? Is it work? Is it family? Is it career? Like, what is it, Spirit? Let me get a card. Let me get something to clarify. All right. Ace of Pentacles. I'm gonna take this as it's about your coins. All right. Um, it's regarding a new offer that's sitting out there in the heavens, so to speak, in the spiritual universe, waiting for you to be done with this. All right. So I'm going to liken this to job, career, how you make your money. All right. All right, Spirit. I'm not going to clarify anymore. What's the Gemini collective advice in this situation? What is their advice? All right, I have your advice coming in as the Seven of Swords. What else with that, Spirit? What else with that? And the eight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have your advice coming in as the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Now, let me slow this down a little bit. What is your spirit team trying to tell you here? Because the Eight of Swords carries the energy of um basically turning a blind eye, going in, like not really turning. I don't even know why. Turning a blind eye. Let me look at these cards for a second. Let me sit with this. Hmm. Hmm. What? Okay. So your spirit team is advising you here to turn a blind eye and walk away. Hmm. Why would this be your advice? And I just need to sit with this for a second. And I know I'm kind of blowed because Eight of Swords coming in as your advice. It's almost like spirit is saying like you need to like hold your tongue. And I didn't really like turning a blind eye, but I keep hearing turn a blind eye, hold your tongue, because the Eight of Swords energy is like you know what to do. You're just mentally incapacitating yourself and refusing to do it as if you don't already have the tools. But coming in as your advice, your spirit team is saying loud and clear, don't do nothing else. Don't do nothing else with this current situation. It's time for you to um 7 of Swords, defend yourself, have a conversation, but make sure you're focusing on you and don't give another anything. Like, you've been feeding something, growing it, and maybe somebody has been riding your coattails, and it's time for you to focus on you, the individual, right? Death to giving and giving and giving, and focus on your fulfillment. Focus on what makes you happy, because I just see all these individuals, right? Which I don't see any like couples cards. Like, ain't no Two of Cups, ain't no Ten of Pentacles, ain't no Ten of Cups. This is all Gemini. It's time to be selfish and let go of pouring your ashe into someone else or another situation that seems to be um not really reaping the benefits for you. So yeah, that's the message. I hope it reaches who it needs to reach, because this is your money making season. Like, you can manifest and have harvest the end of the year, whatever you truly desire. But your spirit team is like, this ain't it. So I hope you get what you need. All right, see you in 7 days.